Greetings, Warriors of the Ring. My name is Strider656, and I'm thrilled to welcome you back to our latest achievement video. This achievement was submitted to me about a week ago, and it's not really in the achievement area, but it's like a world record, which is why I think it's worthy to share it with you. So, full disclosure, this is a 5-turn ring dunk, and we're going to see how it happens. The record currently is me with a 5-turn ring dunk in loam, and this is a 5-turn ring dunk in base. So let's see how the game works. We're watching Wirbelwind side, and Wirbelwind is facing GJB. They gave me full permission to share this game with you, and allowed me to make the video, so I'm excited, and I thank them for that. And GJB wanted me to let you know that he never vented, and was very kind about this game. So I've done my duty to share that bit of knowledge. All right, so let's just jump into the game and see how this crazy thing happened. So Wirbelwind starts with Killerborn and Phial of Galadriel, both good cards, but we know what's gonna happen here. Let's not kid ourselves. She's a Fellowship good. He doesn't allocate any eyes, and he rolls no eyes. And she rolls 2 Wills of the West, a character, and a hybrid. You can probably guess what she's going to do, but I'm going to just commentate it anyway. He says, uh-oh. She says, LOL, pass. Good start for both. He says, sort of, but no eyes is a problem now. So he brings Isengard to war. She passes. He moves his armies up into Moria and down into Gorgoroth. She passes again. He moves his troops up and out of Dol Guldur and up into Minas Morgul. Mirandon. Now she moves the Fellowship for free. He continues to move his armies out and up. And now she moves the Fellowship again. Safe, obviously, because there's no ice. And it looks like he's condensing up outside of Lorien. She moves the Fellowship again. Now she brings in Saruman. He brings in Saruman. And she decides to move again. So turn 1's not over yet. Let me finish the turn before I make my comments. He draws a strategy card to end it. All right, so let's talk about turn 1. So this is what happens when you don't allocate eyes, right? This is the danger that you could be in. But his military is in a good state, right? You got all the troops outside of here. He's got a great, we don't know what his hand is because we're only viewing Wirbelwinds. But the military of the Shadow does get a little bonus. But the Fellowship is already in Dimril Dale. Because you just have to get to 10. We go into turn 2. She draws into Challenge of the King. Path of the Woses. Fellowship good. He allocates an eye. Rolls no more. And she rolls 2 Wills of the West and 2 Musters. So he starts by moving to Umbar and up. And she moves the Fellowship immediately using the Will of the West. And is missed. Continues to move up and moves the East Rune Army up as well. She passes. And now he's getting close to the Dew line. But there's not much more he can do with these Musters. I mean, he does have a ring, though. So she passes. She uses a ring to... Let's see. I don't know what's going on. Something happened. I guess he was thinking about using a ring that he decided not to. And then she changed the die back for him into a muster so he can bring Sauron down. Alright. Let's see what she does. She moves the elves down using the token. And now he uses an army. So he moves 1 army up here. And 2nd army out to East Rune. And now she moves the Fellowship, probably hoping to get hit. Oh, not yet. That'll happen soon, probably. Brings the elves down again. She plays Hill Trolls. He plays Hill Trolls, sorry. And now she uses the ring to move. And he misses again. So no Gandalf the White. But we can probably guess what she's gonna do next. So he decides to muster Sauron Elite into Moria. She moves the Fellowship again. You hit on a 4 here, I believe. Oh, it's a hit, but it's a 2. So there goes Gandalf by Gandalf, and now Strider's the guide. And we move on to the next turn. Turn 3, she's already at 7, so she needs 3 more. And no need to draw any more cards. But look at that roll! So yeah, I forgot to pause it. Well, not that I paused, I just keep hitting spacebar. But look at that crazy roll. She rolled 4 characters here. She says, LOL, turn 3 Mordor. GJB says, game wants you to run. So she starts by moving right away. And it's missed. It's a 5. She needs 2 more hits. 2 more movements. Safe. He moves the Elite into Dimral Dale. But Wirbelwind notices that he can't do that. He's got to use a different die. So he changes to the Army die, moves out and up into Gorgoroth. It actually moves the Fellowship on 9. Now, if she gets missed here, it means Cruel Weather won't do anything to stop. Oh, she's hit. And it's a 1 reveal. Oh, that hurts. It says Moria. Like it matters. Poor GJB. And it's another 1 reveal. So this takes to Corruption. Whirlwind passes. Now he's starting to mock her. He says, you're in trouble now. 2 Corruption going into Mordor. How will you survive? Smiley face. She says, I'm ahead, no doubt. Not being patronizing when I say, but it's not over yet. Which is accurate. I always talk about this in all of my games. He attacks Woodland Realm under siege. Let's see what happens next. Flips the Fellowship. He musters the Witch King into Woodland Realm. Everyone gets flipped. Now the Fellowship is moving. Ooh, it's a hit. And draws a 3. It's Gimli. So now she's open to Cruel Weather, which would delay her return. He attacks Woodland Realm. He plays a character card. She plays strategy card. Sudden Strike against Words of Power. Whirlwind gets a hit. It's 1. And GJB gets 2 back. And she gets an additional 1. She just kills the Elite off because it makes sense. It's the only thing that she can do. He's pressing. And he gets the hits and she gets a hit. So Woodland Realm is done. So he's got 2. And he could draw into Cruel Weather. I mean, there's a chance. But instead he plays Shelob's Lair. Draws another character card. Whirlwind says, did your faces light up? We'll see if it does light up. Let's give it to us. So she says, woo. And now she's in. We're going to take a look at the hunt pool from here on out. Because her hand, we know what she has. She has Mithril Coat, which is probably the most important card to have. Let's see the hunt pool. So the hunt pool, it's got 4 eyes in it, 2 reds. Not many reveals, but we'll see what happens. All right, Fellowship, good. Let's look at the hint anyway. It's got Scouts, Heroic Death, Grimbeorn, one of those. Someone will correct me. Turn 4, he allocates 1 eye. And he rolls that, which is 3 armies, so not a lot of eyes. Let's see what she rolls. All characters. Literally all characters. She says, LOL. He says, oh my goodness. She says, stupid game. So she starts by putting Mithril Coat out. He attacks Dale. GJB is probably going to play, not GJB. Whirlwind's probably going to play Scouts here. She does. And that doesn't work, but he'll get to draw a character. So she retreats into Erebor. He moves in to Dale. Fellowship movement, it's a 1. That's like that's the best you could draw here because you got these characters. All right, we'll see what happens here. Plays another red tile. So there's 3 red tiles in the pool now. Moves again. Draws an eye, which is 3 reveal. And she pulls a random here. And draws Mary. So now she's up to 6 corruption. And now we see the mouth come out. And she flips the fellowship. And now we'll see what Shadow does for the rest of their actions. So the mouth and the Witch King move out. He attacks Lorien. And he attacks Lorien without saying it, so she assumes Lorien. She says, yes, sorry. Let's see what cards they play. She plays Heroic Death. He plays Black Breath. Which is funny because that they're both at 6 initiative. So if he does get a hit in the reroll, the Heroic Death would kick in before the Black Breath does. That's an interesting aside, in case you were wondering. It says both cards kill a leader. Ooh, he does kill the leader. Gets 2 and leader. And she says Defender is first, so in a tie. Good. So I was just talking about that too. Did she roll? Oh, did not roll. Okay. And she got no hits. And we move on. Deadly Strife is played. He gets the hits he needs, apparently. Yeah, he gets the hits. It's 3. Ooh, there it is. 5. And she takes 1 back. He says that was a deadly strike. Says very. All right, let's see what he does last. Now he's moving his troops around in the do line up here and going down. So she draws into Weeper of the Swifter in the last battle. Gandalf's not even in yet. I just want to point that out. Now we're in turn 5. His Fellowship good. He allocates an eye. Rolls no more. And she moves the Fellowship to start. So instead of bringing in Gandalf, she moves the Fellowship. Interesting note. Draws a 0 reveal. Just takes it. He decides to bring the Southrons and Easterlings down. She flips the Fellowship using Strider's ability. He plays Palantir of Orthanc. She passes. And now Isildur's Bane comes out. Let's see what's in the pool. There are 3 eyes in here. The Shelob would be bad, because that could kill if he draws Shelob. She draws an eye, which is perfect. She says, I was scared. So she says, I was scared. He says, I was hopeful. Sorry. And then she moves the Fellowship and draws a 3. And draws a random. And now she's up to 8 corruption. And here comes Rage of the Dundonlings. Yeah, it would be really dangerous here if she had if he had Candle of Corpses. And then drew a Shelob or something next. But she have to, yeah, we'll see what happens. And she moves the Fellowship using a ring. And it's a 2 reveal. So there you have it. That's a record. And she's right. This is a record. It's time for the record. Definitely fastest in base the base game. So turn 5 with 10 corruption. She didn't take Strider out. She kept it at 10. I like to kill companions. I had a discussion on this in my latest video. Let's look at the statistics. I'm really curious. Let's see what it looks like this game. I don't think you'll be surprised when you see it. All right, so she rolled 10 characters, which is 3 above average, and 2 Wills of the West, and was negative on everything else. GJB didn't roll any. He rolled 1 eye all game, which is crazy. And yeah, so that was the game. Thank you so much to GJB, and thank you to Wirbelwind for sharing this. And I really appreciate that you allowed me to make a video on it, just so I can show your side of how the game worked. And I think it'll be exciting for people to watch to see how it's possible. And in World of the Ring, anything's possible. So anyway, thank you all for taking your time and watching this video. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye.